What's up, everyone? How are we all? How's everyone been? Can you guys hear me? Welcome to my first live stream, everyone. Very excited to be here. What's up, Republic Rose Edits? Glad you're able to make it. Right, we have 4 people watching. We just recently made a Discord server for the channel, so I'm going to copy the link and put it in the chat. So if you just click that link, you'll be able to get into our Discord server, and I'll post a bunch of like behind the scenes info on, Scraps Part 2 or spinning and stuff like that. What's up, Iron Meriden? Glad you were able to make it as well. The people that are in here, what's your favorite lightsaber color? Let's see what you guys put in. Blue, green, or white. That's good. White lightsabers are really nice. Purple. Lav Lang, welcome to the chat. Yeah, purple's a really nice lightsaber color. Red, let's go. Hit with red. Always red. Sith. Green. Green symbolizes, wisdom. A lot of the old Jedi Council members have them. So I think, Master Yoda, Qui-Gon Jinn, stuff like that. So yeah. Interesting thing with the white lightsabers though is that they're bled. So it's take a red lightsaber crystal and then you purify it. So a red lightsaber crystal is bled from a normal lightsaber crystal. They sort of pour all the hate into it, and then white lightsaber crystals are purified versions of those. Iron Meriden loves the old Republic style orange. Yes, I do as well. Oh yeah, orange. Orange looks nice on NeoPixels like that, but yeah, orange is interesting because it's not quite dark side and not quite light. 27 plays. Can't wait to hear the new sound font. Hearing the way they implemented Sam Witwer's screams into the saber. Yes, it was. I watched that. I was like, damn. I wish I thought of that. But I do have some tests here of some more ignitions. Let me just share my screen. Make sure this is on. Can you guys all see this well? Tell me in the chat. Republic Rose, yes, episode 3 and 4 are coming out today. Yeah, because they'll release 2 more every week and up until May the 4th. So, okay. So these are a bunch of. Oh, wait, I'm going to play some audio. Can you guys tell me if you can hear it all right? Can you guys all hear that? Cool. So this is, yeah, some of the ignitions that I was playing around with Maul. So I found a cleaner ignition clip. So yeah. Yeah, there's just a bunch of them. So I was playing around with those just yesterday, actually. So yeah, my plan is to do version 2 of my Shadow Lord sound font, and I reckon I'm going to incorporate. I've already been working on a smooth swing pair with Sam Witwer's screams. But yeah, I'm going to do a V2 of that and maybe including Devon Azara's saber and the new Jedi Master's saber. So yeah. What else do I have? Iron Meriden, are you still here? Got something for you. Your favorite character was Revan, right? So I'm making a little Revan sound font. So I've got a Sith and a Jedi version. This is Jedi, and that will be a Prion, by the way. So that first sound will be a little click before it ignites. Smooth swings. Alright, see you at 27 place. Have a good rest of your day. And then this was the reference for the Sith Revan. So this swings. Ignition. And then you can hear the humming towards the end. Kind of sounds like Maul's. And so this is what I've been able to do from that. So yeah. What else do I have to show you guys? Yeah, so this is, I'm probably going to release this font soon. This is going to be as you can see, the Clone Wars Count Dooku. So I'll play you a little sample of that as well. Nice buzz. So yeah. Yeah, it's going well. I'll have to, let me just stop sharing my screen for 1 second while I grab it, so you guys don't see all of my all of the sound fonts that I haven't released. All right. Yeah, so you have, yeah, the ignitions are in here. That's pretty bassy. Then the hum. So that's for Sith, and then the Jedi one has that, and I'm going to work on some more variations of that. So yeah, that's just playing around with different things. And then you got clashes. So yeah. And yeah, the swings were Ponkrell's sort of mixed with the normal, like Anakin swing. So yeah, this is pretty basic. This is like yeah, one of the ones I've enjoyed working on. What are all of your favorite sound fonts that I've done? Because I can share some more insight into how I made them. Legends, yeah, Legends Lord, the Legends version of it, because I did two versions. Let me get some of those up. Yeah, okay. I enjoyed making the swings in the normal version, so they had that sort of buzz to them. Yeah, the Senator one because I made it for you with you. Yeah. The only thing I don't like about this movie version is the clashes. I didn't do a very good job on the clashes. They're sort of messy compared to one that I did do that will release soon. I sort of grabbed more original trilogy clashes, and I arrived at this. So yeah. All right. I know exactly who this is in the chat, by the way, Tipperary Gervais. So thank you for joining. Thank you for tuning in. Had a lovely chat with you on my birthday. But yeah, let me get up some of the Padme ones for Republic Rose. Yeah, I really like the clashes on Senator. They're very sort of crisp. I got them from the Jedi Survivor games. But yeah, this one was fun to make. The ignitions were also really fun to make because it was a mixture of Padme's blaster from Phantom Menace and like a lightsaber ignition. So yeah, I essentially took, where are the blasters? That, and then mixed it with a normal ignition to get that. Yeah, so those are pretty cool. Do you guys have any more like requests for custom sound fonts? Because I'm happy to do them. You know. Republic Rose, you saying do a fire themed sound font, or the Padme one was fire? Because the Padme one was fire. And there has already been a fire themed sound font. A few actually. Water. I could do water. There's been two done that's like water themed. But I could do one, yeah. I'll add that to the list. Oh yeah, do the emojis come up for you guys? Fireworks. Do a fireworks sound font. That'd be pretty cool. Electrostaff, you're on to me, bro. I do. I have a I made an Electrostaff font a couple years ago, but yeah, it wasn't very good, so I have in my notes to like remaster it as well because I love that sound. It's so cool. Yeah, the fireworks were Apple has a little reactions thing, so I can do fireworks behind me, and it's all just integrated into the Apple system. I can do confetti, lasers, so that's pretty cool. A purge trooper or a droid? Well, you know what? I do actually have a technically work on a stormtrooper sound font from the Ralph McQuarrie concept art. So I wonder if you guys have seen those, but it's essentially like you can see a stormtrooper holding a lightsaber, and this is what I have so far. So you've got a nice aggressive hum similar to like the Tusken Terminator idol, if you guys know fonts. So yeah, that one's based on like the old Ralph McQuarrie ones. A DJ sound font. I could do a DJ sound font. That's an awesome sound. The record scratch. I can I could definitely do that. More edits. All right, I will. I have a Vader one that I'm thinking of releasing. If you guys want to see that, it's not completely done yet. Yeah, okay. More edits is definitely the way to go. Looks like. See if I can find it. A Tibetan singing bowl. Were you? Yeah. Okay. I mean, there has been a lot of like dark side sound fonts with like chanting in them. And I always think that's pretty cool. So I could do one of them, yeah. Yeah, the edits are tricky because a lot of time has to sort of go into them, and they are only just very short. Death Trooper inspired lightsaber. I have to get my notes out. I have to I have to add more of these. I love the Death Troopers. They're my favorite trooper in Star Wars. They're awesome. Just the way they sound, and they're so menacing. So what did we have? We had a water splash, and then I think Mary Limo said tsunami. I might do that as like a separate version of the font. Um, call it like big little things or something. You know, like a small water splash and a big tsunami. Yeah. The sound from their helmet's really cool. Clone Wars Ahsoka sound fonts that are already made. Um, yes, there have been. Um, definitely by I know Kyberphonic made one, but I have been working on. I'll just share my screen again for you guys. I have been working on an Ahsoka Anakin type font. So it's in this. I'm calling it Dilemma, or Dilemma, however you want to say it. But I have the process of finding the swings. So here's like one of Ahsoka's swings. And then I'll try to find an Anakin swing that sort of matches that. So that second one, you can kind of see how I can mix them together. And so then I just try different. And that's how I do it. Same with this one. That's a swing. So that second one, the one with more buzz in it, I can sort of piece it together in my head. So then I line them both up. Yeah. I have a couple more here. Oh yeah, and these are the ignitions. A Chewy sound font, that's actually already been made. And I don't think I can top it because it's really good. W112 said, "Hi mate, just out for a coffee." I know, father. These are the ignitions for that Ahsoka Anakin sound font. So you can see how I've kind of mixed those two. Yeah. So I've been working on those. A nuclear bomb sound font. I was working on a concept for a sound font called, what was I going to call it? It was all the different types of radiation. So I was going to have, like, infrared would have been, let me grab this out to show you guys. Infrared would have been like a bit of a ghost blade, and it would have been red. Then radio waves would have been yellow, and I would have had more of that classic saber sound in there. So let's see what I can do with this. Velocity mode, torch mode, blaster mode, ghost mode. Yeah, so the infrared one would look a little like this. So as you swing it, it gets brighter. But when it's stopped, it will like either turn off or just flicker. And I thought that sort of represented sort of what infrared light is like. I'm not doing a rice bubble sound font, all right? I love rice bubbles, but I don't know how I would do that. So you have accepted the truth. Tipperary Race, I could try, like, as a joke, and I could send it, but you know. After Juan Seth made a rubber chicken sound font, I don't think I can compete with that. The silly sound fonts. There's a lot of them out there. So yeah, well, I was gonna go back to my list. I had a water splash, tsunami, Tibetan singing bowl, and then I'll say next to it like dark side chanting, because I do want to do a real dark side sound font. Deep sea. Well, now I want to add that to the water one. So the water one will have like 3 variations then. Oh, I was thinking of making a Fushigi sound font as well. With this this ball cereal collection. That would have to be a paid one, guys. That's funny. Serial sound fonts. Car sound font. I'm working on a plain one on the F35 Lightning. So I'm working on getting sounds for that, and I'm working on a tube sound font, like a London Underground one. I don't have anything made yet, but I do have sounds sourced for it. I don't know who that is. Darth and Dedu. Cool hoodie. Thank you. I got it for my birthday. It says recording, and then on the back of it's got like a mini. It looks like a bit of a cassette player. I also got this for my birthday, which I wore in the sound font demo of my Mole Shadow Lord one. But yeah, it's got sound department on it and recording studio, so that's pretty cool. It was my birthday on the 9th of April, so for anyone in America, it would have been technically on the 8th for you guys. And I got a magic trackpad, which I've been using right now. Actually, it's really cool. It's just this thin surface. So yeah, Death Trooper sound font. Somebody made, I think it was Juan Sith made like a Jabba the Hutt sound font, which was cool. Thank you for the happy birthday. Thanks. Someone's called the Immortal God King. One of the most mysterious Sith Lords from Star Wars Legends. Lord Warfra's mastery of Sith alchemy. Sith alchemy sound font. So that'll be my Darth and Dedu sound font. Sith alchemy. So I'll put like, I don't know, it will sound like a bit of Minecraft mixed with Sith or something. That's cool. I didn't know it existed. I know everything up to like Tulok Horde, who's a Sith Lord, and Darth Vitiate and all that. But yeah. Okay, that's good. That's good. I have more to work on. What do you guys think of the sound font so far? Do you think there should be more or less, or do you think I'm doing good? You love the Star Wars setup. Thank you. Yeah, I mean I put a lot of work into making it look good because it looked really terrible before. If you go to my Maul Shadow Lord trailer reaction video, that's what it used to look like. So yeah, just put a bunch of like telemetry stuff there, and I've got some Star Wars backgrounds that are just rotating. So yeah, I'm glad that you like it because I put a lot of effort in. Minecraft digging sound font, it's already been made, my friend. Yes, the mini disc, yes. I forgot the name. More sound fonts, but you guys have given me like 5 ideas here, so there will be more. I gotta balance out school though, that's the problem. I can't be in business class like making sound fonts like I was. Old school Nintendo or a broken radio. So yeah, I was gonna do a like a Nintendo sound font or a PS5 sound font. Leia Empire era. Yep. Okay, I'll add that. Yes, the Empire era is very important because that's a lot of Leia fonts have been done before. A Yamaha R7 sound font. I could. I mean, I've seen like a Yamaha motorbike sounds for 10 hours video on YouTube, so I'm sure I'll have enough. Yamaha. The PS5 beep sound when you turn it on. That's nice. I had a list of like nice sounds from things I liked. There was like the Jumanji like spawn sound where they drop. It's like ding ding. There's a little chime. I like that sound. Hmm. The insect blade. Beehive or a giant beetle. That's interesting. Yep, these are crunching on some mint slices right now. Dreadnought alarms. I love the dreadnought alarm. I won't have time for the schooler, right? That's right, you're right. I love mint slices. But yeah, at least I'm doing for school. I'm doing sound design for the production now as well, for the school production. So that's gonna be cool. There's a sound designer role and a composer role, and so I'll do the sound design because I've been getting into that at the moment. So that's pretty cool that they've let me do that. Yeah, the insect blade. I wonder what I would how I would do that. Be a lot of clicking. I imagine it would sound a bit like Protostar. Let me get up Protostar. And Iron Meriden knows what I'm talking about. Protostar is an amazing font. It has all these little clicks in it and everything. There you go. Yeah, so see how it has all those little clicks in it. So that's got like that predator, like clicking. Yeah, I am enjoying the live stream. I mean, it's my first one I've done before, so you know, it's pretty cool to be able to, you know, chat with you guys. Um, yeah, I'm glad I've been able to show some sort of exclusive stuff for you guys. How many of you guys live in America? Just so I know for like times next time, you know. I think definitely I know like 4 people in here that live in Australia. Thanks for subbing. Yep, there you go. Yeah, Iron Meriden lives in America. And that's what time is that? Oh yeah. Yeah, so it's like nighttime for you guys. Gosh, it's 10:51. We've been going for nearly an hour. That's crazy. Yeah. Is everyone a Jedi or a Sith? Mac's about to die. Plug it in. I have mine plugged in all the time. How do you donate? Thanks. I mean, I don't have a super chat thing. Both? You're a Grey Jedi? Grey Jedis don't exist. Screens behind me have gone into saver mode. Okay, I'll fix that. There you go. Jedi. Well, yeah. When I go up there next, just give me money. Jedi, lots of Jedis. Oh, I'm a Sith, 100%. Yeah. Okay. Okay, Huckleberry. I was going to play you guys an unreleased edit. I couldn't find it in all these project files. Okay, here we go. I have found it. Thank you for reminding me. Yeah. I don't know how loud this will be, but I reckon it'll be loud. So just yeah, just warning.
Why do I get the feeling you're going to be the death of me?
It's a Vader edit.
My old master, don't underestimate the Force. This will be a day long remembered. I find your lack of faith disturbing.
Yeah, and so there's nothing else after that, but you know, that's what I have so far. Thanks. Mad Aura. Yeah. I mean, it's kind of difficult to get all this. And this is CapCut Pro, and I'm eventually going to move on to DaVinci for more of this stuff. You're a Grey Jedi? Yeah, I mean, I know. Grey Jedis follow their own code. Let me have a look at what the Grey Jedi's code is. I think it was because the Sith one is like peace is a lie, but the Jedi one starts with, yeah, there is no emotion, there is peace. So they're all just conflicting each other. Rainbow, like a rainbow lightsaber, or rainbow Jedi. Grey Jedi code. Barish Vow. I don't know. I think so. Let me see. So the grey code is there is no dark side nor a light side. There is only the Force. I will do what I must to keep the balance. There is no good without evil, but evil must not be allowed to flourish. There is passion yet peace. There is serenity yet emotion. There is chaos yet order. Tommy says hi, but he's in his frat meeting. I'm glad you can make it, Jag. What's my favorite font? That's it. Yeah, interesting. What is my favorite font? I have favorites in terms of the aspects of them. So I think right now, I think it's Shadow Lord. Because I've just been using it a bunch because I've been watching more. But then there's also the fonts that I bought and not made. I know it's the Youngling one. Yeah, I mean I do use that a lot. Just for the memes, just because it's funny. But yeah, I often get that question. I don't really have a favorite Star Wars character of all time. It's got to be Anakin. Just his story is unmatched. Little story. Hey, Jag. Yeah, thanks. I mean, the setup was pretty bad beforehand, but sort of made it up a bit for the video. Got some backgrounds and the sabers, a few sabers back there. This camera's flipped, so every time I think I want to go that way, it goes this way. But yeah, I'm at my desk at the moment where I film all of the font demos. I don't play Roblox, no. I haven't been playing many games actually. The last game I played was Jedi Survivor, but I haven't like linked my Discord account to my PlayStation one. So yeah, I mean I've just mainly been focusing on content and sound fonts really. I'll post the link to the Discord server in here again if you guys want to join that. Is there a PS5 Star Wars game? Yeah, they release pretty much all the new Star Wars games on PS5. And then as the older games will then release. So you've got Jedi Survivor on the PS5, and then also Jedi Fallen Order you can get on the PS5, which I've enjoyed playing through. That's a good question. How long does it take to make a sound font collection? You can like sort of build up a sound font collection by buying fonts. Or I think what you meant is like, how long does it take for me to make one or make them to where I am now? And that's like, all of them can depend on like the sources that you have. So I have, give you some more insight. I'll share my screen again. So I have like, love this background. I have a bunch of different things in here. And so this is like blasters. So what I'll do is when I'm feeling bored or feeling that I don't have like stuff to do, I'll go in and I'll go, all right, let me just make some blaster sounds, right? And so then you have all of these lined up. And so that constitutes of just a bunch of, let me find it here, I believe it's this one. Bunch of these impacts mixed with a bunch of these blaster sounds. So you sort of go through, and I'm only source off YouTube, but yeah, you go through and you combine them all. And I usually think 6 is a good amount for all of them. I have gone over sometimes though, to 8 here and there, but for now I just have 6 of these. But this is for when I'm making like a concept font, like take Quai's the problem child. That one, like what sort of blasters do you use? I've already used the Droidica blasters in my Jedi sound font. So what do I use? So I just go into my sort of database here and find a couple blasters to use. So yeah, Star Wars Lego set made with Tommy, has royal guards and a turret. Yeah, that's cool. I have to rebuild my trench run set that I got for Christmas a couple of years ago, because I think I like dropped it or something and a bunch of pieces fell off. Ahsoka ship, yeah. Wings keep breaking off. I have this ship, one of my favorite Lego sets. it's Obi-Wan's Jedi Interceptor from from episode 3. So it's cool. I added a little like thing here just to hold it. But yeah. So this is one of my favorite Lego sets. Tommy, for audio, yeah. So the thing is when you boot up, so Tommy and I have the same lightsaber board, and so when you boot it up or change stuff, this is what you hear.
Broken ignition.
Could you guys hear that? It was like a bit of a voice.
Photon ignition. Stack ignition. Warp ignition.
And so that voice just gets really annoying. I didn't do that. That's the stock voice that comes on it, you know.
Phaser ignition.
So you're like cycling through,
Unstable.
and it just gets annoying. And so what I made for Tommy is I made some sounds like this. So when you power it off, I don't know, it just sounds more akin to like what a lightsaber would sound like. Instead of having a voice going power off, you have something that more, physical. Yeah. But yeah, I have done like with all the sound fonts, I have gotten a better understanding of how like audio works and mixing and stuff. So yeah, it's cool. I want to be able to, do everything. I've done some work experience recently at a production company doing like lights and rigging lights and stuff. So yeah, I want to be well versed in the whole industry and filming and audio production and lighting and like stage productions and everything. Because I mean that's what I really enjoy doing. So it'll be my future job. Can't tell you how many lightsaber quizzes he does. Jedi for Halloween. All the kids love the lightsaber. Yeah, I was a Sith Jedi for Halloween, and yeah, Mando and Grogu watch party. I don't know. I want to go see it in the cinema. I do have Disney Plus, but I do want to go see it in the cinema, and I myself will probably tune into Star Wars Theories watch party. So yeah, nice. I remember in it was last year, the Revenge of the Sith anniversary happened, and we got to see it in cinemas. I was in Glasgow at the time, actually, because we were on a trip to Europe, and yeah, it was just awesome. I got to see my favorite movie on a cinema screen. Yeah, it was crazy. Meriden has to go. See ya. Thanks for chatting. All right. See ya. Thank you for joining. Well, I mean, yeah, I mean Europe is great. We did a family, family trip, but yeah, it was nice. I mean, we're just in Canberra, which is a really sort of small city. It's the capital city of Australia. Most people think the capital city is Sydney, which I get because you got the Sydney Opera House and the Harbour Bridge and everything. But no, it's Canberra, where you got Parliament House and Telstra Tower and everything. So yeah. All right. See you, Mary. Thank you for joining in. Never been on a plane before. Wow. Exactly, Jag. So yeah, people are. I don't know if you guys are like taught in school that Sydney's the capital, but yeah, it's not. But I understand the assumption. That's like a lot of people here think New York is the capital of America. New Zealand. I'm going to New Zealand next year, actually, in January for another trip. And a lot of people also think Auckland is the capital of New Zealand when it's Wellington. What did he get his PhD in? I love the Gold Coast. Yeah, they got Movie World, everything. Shakespeare literature. I can't read Shakespeare. It's like, yeah, he like speaks another language. Oh wow, okay. So wait, have you ever like been in a lecture with your brother? Mm-hmm. That's funny. Like, oh man, your brother's so annoying. Yeah. Do you guys want me to do like regular streams? Because I mean, I'm enjoying this so far. He doesn't go to college because of the courses he does. Okay, right. Yeah. The system in Australia, like the schooling system in Australia, is a bit different. We've got like, yeah, so you go to primary school, which is essentially elementary school, and then you'll move up to a high school, which is middle school technically, and that's like year 7, 8, 9, and 10. Then you'll move up to, in Canberra, it's called a college, but in most places, um, in Australia, it's the same school, but 11 and 12 in Canberra are at a different, like in a different school. Republic Rose, you gotta go. Thank you so much for joining in. I appreciate it. Have a good rest of your day. Jack can join whenever he's not doing work or homework. Yeah. Yeah. See you, Republic Rose. Yeah, I gotta start balancing my work with how school's going. I don't have. My dad has it on his laptop. My dad has Battlefront 2, but I haven't really played it. No, and I want to. That's one of the things I do want to get into. Um, yeah, I don't know. I haven't been finding much time to play games recently. Like my brother's been wanting to play Split Fiction with me. That's a really good game. But I don't know. I've been too sort of I've been too kept up in all this and fonts and doing the YouTube stuff. So yeah, I do game though. DJing's been good. That's it there. I just thought it looked cool. Oh, sent a reaction. I thought it looked cool because all the lights go like that. But yeah, it's dad's been doing it a lot recently. Tommy used to have his own server. Yeah, that's where he got all his skills from. When setting up my server, he's played a massive role. So, Tommy, if you're watching this back, thank you so much. Um, again, yeah, it's been really amazing to set up the server, and it's only been set up for like 2 days. Yeah, yeah, he's been doing like cybersecurity for a while. Yeah, Chewie's good. Um, he did a he threw up in his crate today, so I went to get him up, and it was just a small little vomit in the corner, so that's not good. But yeah, he's been fine. Otherwise, we went over to the neighbor's house, and they had a dog, and then more people came over, and they brought another dog. And he managed it all really well. How's your MacBook still alive? Macs can do that, dude. Macs just work. I think it was on low power. Is there anything else you guys wanna see? I should make another movie like Scraps. Well, I'm making a part two. I'm making a part two of Scraps. And I have to start doing that. We've started filming. So if you join I'll put the invite link in again. So if you join the Discord, we have a channel for that, for the Scraps Part 2 updates. Yeah, so when you go onto my YouTube channel, here I'll share my screen. When you go onto my YouTube channel, it's right here. So this is Scraps. This is a fan film I made for it was a school project actually. But yeah, we are currently doing a part 2, and in that image, let me find it. In that image that I posted on the channel, this one, this is what I'm looking into. That's the prop. Isn't that pretty cool? It was it was like half a binocular, and we just turned it into that. So yeah, it's gonna be so good. It's a lot darker in themes from the first one. I mean, the first one was pretty dark, especially the middle bit. But yeah, this one's just gonna be more focused in on the Sith character, sort of after what happened. Thank you for subbing. Yeah, everything counts. I reached 500 subs actually on my birthday. So that was a really nice sort of birthday present. And then I didn't realize that I was wanting to do a live stream for my birthday, and then I hit 500. So I thought, oh yeah, this is cool. Do the LeBron James yelling sound. Well, that's the thing, is that you need, yeah, somebody will say like, I was talking in a Discord server and somebody said do an M1 Garand ping sound where you pull the bolt out and the little speed loader pings off. It's like, well, I could do that as an ignition, but what else is there? You need smooth swings, you need accent swings, you need a bunch of clashes, bunch of blaster deflects. You need like a begin lock sound, and then a looping lock sound, and then an end lock sound that fades in, and it's just, there's a lot. Thank you for saying happy birthday. It was on the 9th of April, but I didn't want to let a live stream just consume my entire birthday, so I decided to do it a bit later. My favorite Star Wars character, Anakin, specifically Nightfall Anakin. So when he's turned to the dark side in Episode 3, and he's just then he's just killing everyone at the temple. Flies to Mustafar. Ayla Secure. She's a cool character. She uses the same lightsaber form as Anakin, Form 5. Zam Wurzel. You know, when I watch Attack of the Clones and Anakin hops onto the speeder and Zam Wessel like looks over and she fully like transforms, that was always like a jump scare for me. Like when I was little, I wouldn't want to watch that bit because it was just like weird because you hear like a heartbeat sound. It was like ugh. But yeah, Zam Wessel's a cool character. I love the little face covering that she has. That's cool. Make a serial edit. Sure. Why not? I'll add it here. Stratago. Zam Wessel was one of the characters. Oh yeah. Oh, it was a Star Wars board game. I've always wanted to play Sabacc, which is the game that Han and Lando are playing before Lando loses the Millennium Falcon to Han. With like cards. 2 hours. Wow. That second hour just flew by. I didn't realize. I mean, I wanted the stream to go for a long time to allow people to like drop in and drop out. But I didn't realize I'd been going for 2 hours. Man. Wow. Yeah. There's a meme lightsaber sound font that Fighter's Saber sound fonts made, and it's free. Usually his stuff is paid, but it's free. And also the reason my sound fonts are free is literally just because I didn't really want to go through a whole website system with like paying system and everything. I just wanted to be the free quality like alternative for lightsaber fonts, because it takes ages to build up a decent font collection, and you go through, it's like here in Australia it's like $15 per sound font. I could get I don't know, I could buy more iCloud storage with that or something. I could subscribe, I could get Procreate, the full version of Procreate, or I could get a whole app or a free version of a widget app for that amount of money, and it's just going into a bunch of sound files. So yeah, and I know because I've built up an alright font collection, and so as soon as I went, wait, I can just make them. Do I really have to? Do I really have to be buying all of these when I can sort of replicate it? And then that's when I went, you know what? I want to be the one people can go to when they've just bought a lightsaber, they're just starting out with sound fonts, and they can get a quality Vader one, a quality Obi-Wan sound font, a dark Anakin sound font. And yeah, just I wanted to do like a bunch of them that sort of encompass ones that would usually be stock on there. So like yeah, the Mace Lives one is a great Mace font. Favorite trooper. I've always liked Cody. Cody's always been my favorite. I don't know why. I like that phase 2 clone armor in in orange. I liked it. And all the things that Cody has on his helmet. He has like a night vision scope on there. Let me hold on. Yeah, and then he's got like a little antenna. There you go. Yeah, I've just really liked the way this helmet looks. Yeah, it's cool. But also because he doesn't kill Obi-Wan. I mean, he tries, but yeah, it does look nice. Boba Fett, is he a trooper? I mean, technically. He has the same DNA as all of them. But is he... He's not really a clone trooper. He's the original, one of the original clones. What are all these emojis? Alright, see you, Jag. Thank you so much for joining. I'll catch you on a later stream, or we'll chat on the server. How many of you guys need to go soon? Because I don't know, we could end it here if you want. Just wondering if I can show you guys. Wondering if I can show you guys anything else. Oh, I'll show you guys a bit more of the lightsaber sounds that I have. Yeah, just to sort of end this with another thing. So I have this, which I add to sort of every clash that I do to give it more bass. It's just a nice sort of hit. I think I have. Yeah, so there's those. But then mainly, I'm here most of the time. So this is where, so I've labeled them all to be sort of, this one's that classic A New Hope buzz. So all the letters, that's ANH, New Hope. Rot J is Return of the Jedi, and so on. Cool. See you, Lovelang. Thank you so much for tuning in. Have a good day. Stay away from that Death Star, right? But yeah, I have all these. So that's that one. Then there's this. More of that classic buzz. So yeah, and so I just source pretty much everything from YouTube. So yeah, we got 3 people watching now. 5 people liked the stream. What did you guys think? For the first stream I've done, did you enjoy it? Did you enjoy the the insight that I gave in terms of sound fonts and the rest of the channel? Because I'm happy to keep doing these. I like it. It's cool. And obviously this will be on YouTube for people to watch back over it. So to anyone watching back over the stream after it was streamed, I thank you for watching through the whole 2 hours and 22 minutes. But yeah, I reckon I will end the stream here. Thank you so much, everyone, for hopping on, and I hope to do another stream very soon in the future. I'm going to paste this Discord link once again in the chat, so anybody still here can join it. But yeah, you'll get exclusive updates on stuff in the channel, stuff about what I'm working on, a bunch of other cool stuff like that. So yeah, it's been lovely having you guys. Have a good